Okay, so Zach,
Hmm?
are you at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content?
Last time I checked, I'm pretty sure.
Uh, Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Doki Doki Literature Club. It's gonna be a joint Let's Play between me and my good buddy.
The Blossoming Lily, or you can just everyone just call me Zach.
Yeah, so we've both of us are basically going into this game pretty blind. We have no idea about what is this thing, right? You don't know too much about it?
Like I've heard not that it's just one of those games where it's like literally don't judge it by its cover, and I like how this warning is flat out emphasizing that right now.
Yeah, it's same. Like I did a little bit of research into this. I didn't do too much. I didn't like look into like actual storylines and everything. Um uh to my knowledge, it's kind of a meta game, I believe. If that makes any sense. You know what I mean by that?
Not particularly.
Okay, so it's a kind of a fourth wall breaking game, I believe.
Oh.
So basically, just like Undertale. And
Ooh,
now,
cool.
geez, that caught me off guard. I didn't expect that sound effect when I hovered over the cursor. Oh boy, are you ready for this?
Yep.
Oh shit, I didn't even start the timer. Okay, I agree. Do you?
I agree with the terms and conditions without reading all of it.
Yeah, let's go. Thanks, game.
Okay, so I actually can't get the audio working.
I'm sorry I couldn't hear you. I need to turn down the sound, the music
That's
real quick.
ironic because I actually can't really hear the audio of the game.
Oh, you can't? Like, can you not?
Mm-mm. But I,
God. All right, and we're back, and we couldn't get Zach to hear the audio except that one time, but that involved me muting my own microphone, so that's not gonna go well.
thanks, Discord.
But for now, so until we could figure this thing out, we're just gonna be playing, or I'll be hearing this sound, and Zach will be here to console me when I start getting in fear. All right, new game. Are you ready?
Yep.
Oh, uh, please enter. What's her name gonna be?
Uh,
I remember there's like a bunch of custom stuff that we have to do for this.
a lot. Oh, really?
I know there's a
Um,
poem that we have to construct a little bit for later. Do you want to just go with Protag-kun? Protagonist?
Honestly, I was thinking of just going. Yeah,
Protagonist? Oh,
just
oh.
just like protag, not even honest, just protag.
Alright, protagonist. Alright, protag. Let's get into this. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out just because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk together on days like this, but starting around high school, we would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she is going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Wow, this guy's a dick! Just a little bit. I'm not gonna enunciate that. I overslept again.
And I
Like,
forgot to put the toast in my mouth.
okay, oh jeez. But I caught you this time. I don't even. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say like you're thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Protag. Well, if people stare
Yes,
at you.
we've gone full basic by calling ourselves Protag.
Oh my god, it's not even like 5 minutes and I'm already having a good time. There's no voice acting for this, by the way, so don't worry. You're not
Oh, okay.
so you're not missing out much. I thought this is also the reason why you're here. You're to here to provide the girl's voice. I'm kidding. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or anything. Boy, howdy, I wonder what's gonna happen. Fine, fine.
Fine, but everyone's gonna ship us as the canon couple anyway because we're childhood friends.
But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't.
Jeez, girl, you are fishing for positivity with this guy.
I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you don't want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Why am I trying to sound like Matthew Mercer? We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. I don't see... Do you see any other students besides us?
Nah.
Okay.
They're not important, so they don't get any portraits, like any other visual novel type.
Yeah. Have you decided on a club to join yet? I wonder if it'll be... I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, and I'm perfectly content about getting on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Relatable as fuck. Fuck. This really is a generic protagonist. Oh, fuck.
He even has to just kind of forget about everything that's going on so people can explain to the player what's been going on and why these things are happening.
As you know, I was talking about how worried you'd learn how to socialize or don't have any skills before college. Also relatable? Your happiness is really important to me, And I know you're happy, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise you will try a little? I guess I could promise you that.
The bare minimum, that is.
Yeah. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Buddy, you're just being strung along for the ride at this point. Relent to her.
Like a true visual novel protag.
Yeah. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is just ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Oh, okay. Sure, why not? Blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Also relatable. Clubs. Check out some clubs. No choice but start with the anime club. Hello?
Oh my god.
Don't get on my case about this.
Hello, are you for real?
Okay, let's move on. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Okay, so these guys are in different classes. Okay. Okay, this makes more sense. Just a empty classroom, only guy here, that makes sense. Spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. Lady, I'm not as bubbly as you think as the protagonist here, buddy. Whatever, okay. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might just need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. She's blushing. Great.
I'm surprised the sentence isn't just flat out ending with a kind of thing at the end of the sentence.
Right. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. You know when I said that he's just like being strung along? Oh, okay. But you're gonna say yes anyways, I'm gonna assume. Meanie. Vice President of the There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. Just like any other club.
It was literally just an order of who'd be interested in it.
That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Okay. I'm going to the anime club. You're making a mistake, sir. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? God. Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki make cupcakes and everything. Yeah, you're just guilt tripping. She's just guilt tripping him now at this point.
Guilt tripping and baiting.
And bribing cupcakes. Oh.
There it is.
Don't make promises you can't keep. Okay, my FE hero's stamina has been restored. That's what went off if you heard it. I can't tell if Sayori.
It's like that compared to checking your phone and getting Fire Emblem Heroes.
I can't tell if Sayori.
It's always when you're in a public area. Sorry.
I can't. We'll talk off screen about that later.
Yeah.
I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning to have planned all of this out. Gee, I wonder if it's because it's a visual novel where choices don't matter at this point. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, ikuzo! I blame my friend for that.
Oh, does he do that all the time?
On purpose, yes.
Like Shadow Link
Does Shadow Link
responds to his mom calling out to him, he flat out goes, "Hi."
And thus today marks the day I sold myself for a cupcake. Oh my god. Okay, that's the best line so far. Let's just screen cap this right now. Today marks the day I sold.
No context.
Yes, I will post this on Twitter after our recording session. No, this will be the thumbnail of the first episode.
Yes.
I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Okay, so is this guy second year or is he a third year? I feel like he's second year because that's how protagonists usually go. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. Wait, I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. She looks like
Damn.
May
Straight up.
from Effie Echoes. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Anyways.
Oh,
Protag.
I think the call might be a little delayed for me right now because I'm also right now starting to hear like a bunch of in and out cut-ins on
Oh,
my side.
oh, okay. Is it all right though? Is it all right
Uh,
though? Can like
it's
still hear? Can you like still hear me a bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I can hear you. It's just that sometimes the audio like cuts out and or I guess more accurately lags out on my end.
Don't worry, it's the same thing on my end.
Oh.
We're cutting out this exchange.
No, no.
Protag, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the Velvet Room. Oh no, wait, wrong game.
No.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh my fucking god.
This guy's a fucking weeb.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Gomenasai. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Is everyone just
totally not the tsundere.
I'm fairly sure. Is this just gonna be a name dropping? Probably a first year. Okay. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
So 24/7.
Oh boy. Okay, first and foremost, we're not going after this path real quick. No Natsuki. No Natsuki this route. Are we fine with that? Are we okay with that?
Yeah, too much soon is definitely a bad thing in my opinion.
Yeah, okay, good. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smallest in the... Oh, the smartest in the club. Whoops. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears more I need water. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Okay, introvert, got it. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika. I'm pausing because I think I know who this girl is. Like I said, I did a little bit of research, but I didn't go too far. That's right. It's great to see you again, Protag. Oh, great! 2 childhood friends.
Is this one that we hadn't seen in a while or something?
I'm fairly sure it is.
She gonna start throwing herself at us and try to be like a rival and like everything?
I'm fairly sure. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. Well...
Completely out of my league, he says, as she's doing a pose like this in front of him.
Yep. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Brilliant, you nailed it, dude. You fucking nailed it.
Good job, thumbs up.
Clap, clap. Okay, come sit down. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica.
Oh boy, do we already have to make a choice?
God damn it, already? I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Where would you even, like, boil it? Like, do you see any electric plugs in this room?
No.
Oh boy. Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Sayori mentioned it's widened so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki walk over to the room. Natsuki grabs a wrap tray, opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Excuse me. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray, reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Whiskers are drawn with icing, little pieces of chocolate are used to make ears. Okay, that's 1 point. You get 1 point.
I was low-key hoping she'd actually be like a bad a bad baker or something.
Well, we're about to find out.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Kawaii! I had no idea you're so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious.
Darn.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and already has managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself.
And then you will say, "This is delicious," and then she'll be like, "Of course it is. It's made by me."
Oh.
Oh, it's straight up this route already, huh?
God damn it! I hate this game.
Already throwing themselves at him, huh?
Fuck me.
Like even harder than I thought they would. Like Jesus.
Crises. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Oh my god!
I guess we are going away from the too much soon and going straight to the a little too much dure early on.
I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you.
Straight
God damn it! We are doing this! God! Oh jeez, I hope I'm not peeking too much on the audio.
That's fine. But yes, hello, Selena from Fates. I'm sorry for ever calling you too soon. We just found someone who just blows you out of the water. Like, Jesus.
Jeez. Moving on. Alright. Natsuki's weird logic dismissed the conversation. Returning to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Yeah, that's a good question! The teachers gave you permission, okay. Doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess so. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not.
I think everyone's trying to impress us right now.
Yeah, like technically, if it's the first 5 minutes of the game, you should try and get to appeal to your lowest common denominator real fast, I suppose. Right?
I suppose.
I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. Relatable. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the Litter Club? We were dragged here! I don't even need to say anything. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Okay, does this idol pose seem, like, really weird to you?
What do you mean?
Like, the fact that, like, both her arms and, like, her fists are like, kind of, like, showing the backsides, it just seems a little unnatural to me.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying now. It does seem a pretty, stiff.
Yeah. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? You know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. No comment. Just no comment. I'd rather much take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. That's nice. It's really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Okay, we're just gonna... Okay, never mind. Yeah. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Okay, now that pose just looks even more unnatural.
Because the other arm still looks so
stiff, and the finger, well, it's like it's better, it doesn't help, right?
Yeah. Like if it was more relaxed on her side, or even like behind her or something.
Yeah. I'm no artist, but I really shouldn't be criticizing this, but it just art is hard. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Make your heart doki doki, shall we say. I'm gonna make school event like festival that much more important. See, that's more natural. At least a little bit. More. Yeah, a little bit more natural.
Oh, well, actually no.
Except that
seeing the hand
arm
still facing this way is
yeah. Oh Jesus. Like, just move the hand behind her, and then it'd be fine. A little bit better, at least, right?
Or even just like have like the palm, like
open
on her leg or something.
I guess.
Like the side of her leg or hips or whatever.
Yeah. We'll do our best. Do my best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still really don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Neither can I. So, Proteg, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Ooh, boy.
Oh, boy. I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I quietly mutter to myself half-jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. 3, 2, 1. It looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet. Okay. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. Anything can change, after all.
So the tsundere is the manga reader that would admit it, huh?
Yeah, I think that's what I think that's what I read, ironically enough. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling
Sorry.
I didn't even hear. So what'd you say?
Oh, I was, it's nothing.
Okay. Tell me later off screen. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Clearly passionate about her reading. Fire. I'm just kidding. Seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Okay, so introverted. Got it. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Okay, so Persona.
Ooh.
I unintentionally called Persona. Obviously, that's not a Persona reference, obviously. Isn't it amazing how a writer can So deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. That makes me nervous. I read a horror book once. Was it Berserk? I desperately grasp something that I can relate to at the minimal level. I'm gonna say that his horror book was Goosebumps.
You mean it's not a biography of the fan base of Rick and Morty?
Oh my, oh my god.
My apologies.
Disclaimer at the beginning of this video. Anyways, at this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Don't give yourself that, Protag-kun. You're a rock with no feet. Actually, no, you are a rock. Never mind. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often successful at changing the way you look at the world, even if it's for a brief moment. I'm getting a little bit scared.
I'm getting flashbacks of the Final Destination movie, and then I never rode a roller coaster.
I hate horror. Thank you! Okay, you get another point for that. Oh, what's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea?
Your cupcake designs.
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Oh, jeez. I can't keep a consistent voice. I'm sorry to everyone watching. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just so cute as you are. Shh. Okay. Siddles is a real word, right?
Siddles? I'm not sure.
Dictionary.com after this. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you're right.
She literally makes an emoji face.
Yeah. Natsuki. Oh my god. She has a little fang. Do you see that?
Wait. It's a little blurred in my share screen, but she has that.
Yeah, she has a little fang.
Goodness.
Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care, Baka? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes.
No, it's stupid. If I share them with you right now, the Kokoro will go Prokoro.
You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Good boy.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aww, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay! I have an idea, everyone. Nat and Yuri. Okay.
Head tilted.
Yeah. You called it! You called it! This is just straight anime. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Alright, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help all of us to get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Protag? Monica smiles warmly at me once again.
It's like when the teacher tries to get everybody who doesn't know each other into a social circle with each other.
There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind this entire time. I never said I would join this club! Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. Everyone looks so upset!
Time for the guilt tripping to intensify.
All four, let's go. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought...
Now everybody avert your gaze. Yep.
Yeah. Idiot. Protag. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. You are weak. You are weak.
You are a tool.
You are weak, sir. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? By booking it right now. Playthrough over. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful...
Tool!
I hate... Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I didn't see one by one. I just straight up saw all at once.
Yeah, so did I. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. But if you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. I didn't expect that word from her, honestly. And that makes it... Oh my god! Oh geez, the ponytail's covering Natsuki.
It's on the brink of becoming a whip.
Yeah. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
And by that I mean she just used it to whip this guy into joining the club. Because seriously,
Pretty much. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Protag, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Well, considering I'm a blank slate protagonist with no features, I'm pretty sure that will be a lot. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Well, if we construct it the right way, yes. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Boy, howdy, do I too.
a flavor blander than vanilla by Protag.
Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Protag, since you're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the clubroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Oh.
Yeah. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen, whoever likes the poem the most.
So we can just put literally... Oh!
I think this will be a good time to stop this episode for now.
Yeah.
Alright, so next time, me and Zach are going to write a poem and hopefully impress some girls.
I like how kawaii and cute are both separate words in this.